Hello and welcome to today's stock market analysis. I'm Stephen, and today's stock market analysis December 26, 2023. So I'm looking at the US 500, the S&P 500 futures. As you can see, it's still in a uptrend. It hasn't dropped below the 20 MA, so there's a good chance that it's going to continue to move higher. So whenever the index is above the 20 MA, just like here, you can be bullish bias. So when it drops below the 20 MA, this one you have to be a bit careful of correction. So far, ever since it's gone above the 20 MA, this red line here is the 20 MA. So far, after it has gone back above the 20 MA, it has never dropped below. So we want to follow the trend, and a simple trend following method is enough. As long as the index is above the 20 MA, we want to stay bullish bias. And I believe at the moment it's just consolidating sideways. Who knows, maybe as it touches the 20 MA, it might break out higher. Just like here, when it goes close to 20 MA, it's going to break up higher. So let's take a look at the 60-minute chart. You can see that it is still trading above this support area. It is still trading above this 60-minute 200 MA. So for me, it's very simple. As long as it's still trading above this support area, I just deem it a consolidation, which later it will break out of. Now let's take a look at the SPY. SPY is an ETF for the S&P 500. This is the 60-minute chart. So far, no weakness. It's still above the support area. There's no bearish cross yet. Maybe we can just treat it as sideways trading, and perhaps it's just gonna break out higher. So this is the 60-minute chart. Let's look at the diamonds, which tracks the Dow Jones. Still at this moment trading above this support area. No bearish cross yet. Who knows, maybe it might consolidate sideways and break out higher, right? If it drops below this support area, then you have to be a bit careful. But so far, nothing yet. So I just treat it as a sideways movement. It's kind of boring sometimes, but you want to know where the market is. If it's trading sideways, don't be bearish, just be patient and see what happens. The QQQs that tracks the Nasdaq. So far, you can see after breaking out of the ascending triangle, it kind of corrected here, had some drops here, but so far it is still trading above this support area. So no bearish cross yet, still above the 60-minute 200 MA. So everything is healthy. Nothing to worry about. Maybe today it might continue to trade sideways. You look at the daily chart. D is for daily chart. It's still, I can just say that it's trading above the 20 MA, and things are still good and still alright. And the good thing about this situation is, like, you can see that the moving averages are slanting up. Whenever the moving averages, the 20 MA, 50 MA, 200 MA is slanting up, see here is slanting up. You want to have a bullish bias and continue to stay bullish in the ETF. And of course, because the QQQ represents the Nasdaq, you want to be bullish on the Nasdaq. And the semiconductors, you can see that it's still above the 20 MA. A bit, maybe it might form a flag here, I don't know. But definitely no weakness yet. Besides that day, they have a very big bearish candle here, but the next day, gap up, continue to move up. So you can see the 60-minute chart is still very strong. Okay, after, you want to wait for some maybe continuation pattern to the SMH. Here we have a triangle here in the past. Some kind of a breakout, that's why you can see it higher. So at this moment, I just consider it trading sideways, so nothing to worry about. And if you look at the semis, actually, okay, this is a weekly chart of it. It's sometimes good to look at the weekly chart of semiconductor or indexes, major indexes. You can see it from a bottoming tail. large green bar, bottoming tail, and this is how I look at the market. If it is able to trade above this bottoming tail, it's most likely to go up. But if it trades down, okay, below the lows of this bottoming tail, then we know more correction is coming. Whenever we see an uptrend, okay, there is bottoming tail in the weekly chart, is good idea to look whether it can trade above the highs of the weekly bottoming tail, because if it does, there's a likelihood that it's going to move high. Just like here, we have an uptrend in the weekly charts, okay, then two bottoming tails. The moment it trades above the bottoming tail, shot higher. So we want to see whether this is we can go higher after this. Let's take a look at the weekly chart of SPY. So far, uptrend still good. Weekly chart of the diamonds, doji here, some indecisions after a long move up. It's very common. Nasdaq, you can see there's I mean the QQQ that tracks the Nasdaq still strong. Okay, it's leading the markets compared to the SPY is much more stronger. Something good. Okay, what I want you to take notice here is that, can you see the weekly cup with handle? Can you picture it? Can you see? So you know that when you see a cup with handle pattern, it is a very bullish kind of pattern. If it happens in the weekly chart, the height of this candle as it breaks out, you can clone it. Okay, clone, and then you take this and you project it higher from here. Okay, let's say the handle, you get a very the target is off the charts. Okay, so we have a very bullish chart pattern in the Nasdaq QQQs that tracks the techs. So the future looks quite good for the techs itself. So this is a weekly chart, longer term pattern. So don't think that the next day is going to shoot higher. No, probably it's going to take some time. So now that we have established that the weekly charts are good, the daily charts I've told you that are good as well. 16-minute charts still trading sideways, consolidation. Continue to stay cautiously bullish, right, in the long term, short term, mid term. Okay, when we look at the markets every day, sometimes it's quite boring. Boring is good because when it's predictable at this moment, right, the market is not doing something that we don't like it to do. Okay, so be patient. Okay, as long as it's still above the 20 MA, the daily 20 MA, we want to stay cautiously bullish on the market. So thank you very much for watching this video. So if you find this helpful, do subscribe to my channel, and for more education and analysis, please go to my website, the Stock Market Analysis. So, and see you on the next one.